Hey, this is Don Kryptonium, and today, what I want to do today, okay, this is easy video, because sometimes we talk about culture coins, we talk about JPEGs, we talk about coins going up or down, but today we are diving in a niche subject of a volatility and how to protect yourself, how to hedge yourself by trading volatility. And this is why you must like, share, love this video, okay? This is Don Kryptonium, and today we're focusing on the Volmex finance that allows you to trade volatility and soon allows to trade perpetuals, volatility perpetuals, okay? So I'm looking at Volmex finance, and the idea I want to seed within your head is that you can trade the news, okay? So many people want to trade the Bitcoin. So I know there was ETF coming, right? And everyone is awaiting, hey, I'm awaiting that ETF news. And everyone is thinking, hey, when we get the ETF news, is Bitcoin gonna pump or Bitcoin gonna dump? So you need to pick the side, and in most of the cases that 50% chance, but there is one other option, and volatility is that option that you don't have to bet on price. You can to bet on the movement that's gonna happen, and the movement is more predictable than the price itself. Okay, so I'm looking into Volmex finance. By the way, they have the point system, so it's good to participate. You want to participate and speculate on potential future reward you can get. Okay, so they have the product, so you can already trade, and this is on the Polygon, the volatility tokens. Okay, but I know you are more of the generate. You want to use the power of leverage to increase your buying power, to increase your net worth. So I'm trading the perpetuals on the testnet, and hopefully within the next few months there is more than a testnet. Actually, within weeks you should be able to do it on Bitfinex, because I'm in contact with Volmex Finance. There is no secret of that. So they exist on the two testnets, Arbitrum Sepolia and Base Sepolia. You can actually get those testnet tokens, so you can get whitelisted when you deposit, connect the wallet, and as you connect the wallet, you can claim those testnet stable coins to get it either on Arbitrum Sepolia or Base Sepolia Ethereum in your MetaMask, okay? So I have some of the tokens. Let me go to trade it once again. So I'm going to trade it, and when I was making the first video, check this out. I opened the position, because what happened here. So just have a look what happened, okay? And when I did this, I don't remember the date, and it wasn't here because that was the approval of the ETF. But I want to show you those indices and what they tell you. So they move together. We can go to the Bitcoin volatility chart, and you will have a very similar pattern over here. Like if I go back to I want to find the ETF approval. So let's change it to 1 hour chart, and sorry, not 1 hour. Let's change it to the days, so you can actually see what happened over here. So back in the maybe this one. Can we reach as far? Sorry, I'm fixing those charts a little bit. Okay. So when you look back in the January when ETF was approved, there was massive crash in expected volatility. So as you proceed to some big news on the market, you expect the volatility higher. But once the ETF, the big event happen, there is massive crash in that action. What it tells you, you can actually trade the news. What you can do in the case of big news like that, once the ETF comes, you can short the expected volatility and benefit from that. Once you have no news, you can long it, and as the news come, you can long that news. And that's also visible when the FTX happen. You can see the implosion of the FTX. The news came, and once there is some expectation on the events, of course, then there is blowout, and you have massive volatility crash following the event. So this is some basic information for you that you can leverage. And of course, as you bottom out, as everything gets flushed out, you have new expected events coming. So I hope this makes at least a little bit of sense. You know, the one thing to know, I'm also very new to the volatility. As you can see, I struggle, close that position, it's still closing. I don't have a pop-out in the MetaMask. I will try with the different layout, but you can test how the trading volatility, you can test yourself how it works. As you can see, after that, we had a big news of volatility, big crash of volatility after the ETF announcement. You know, it did have a bottom at around 40. You know, was it around 49? So, you know, what else is what is coming now? You know, are we expecting some of the big news going into the future right now, or are we not expecting the news and we expecting the crash in the volatility? So many people right now are talking about Ethereum ETFs. Okay, so what you could expect if there is this. Look, this is actually massive rise. So like I wouldn't know what to do now, you know, at these levels, you know, but we knew Ethereum ETFs is coming, you know, and if you expect Ethereum ETFs coming, you can long it and benefit from that trade. So is Ethereum ETF coming next 2 months, next 3 months? If there is attempt to get approval of that, the price of the volatility token is going to increase. Once the Ethereum ETF is approved, you can expect a crash in volatility. Of course, to do that, make sure you use the link that I did in the description here on YouTube. If you watch it on Twitter, you don't have that. So I'm going to invite you to the points. And by doing some simple tasks, you can, of course, get the points on Volmex as well. So make sure you use my links. As you can see, I'm earning points. Although I'm very far on the leaderboard, there is some really people probably they grinding them every day. I'm far behind, you know. So with that, Don Kryptonium's out. Till the next time.